Puerto Rico was just a $99 plane ticket away, so that's where I headed in the winter of '67. Let's paddle out with Greg Tucker as he samples some of the waves that Puerto Rico is famous for. When the surf goes flat or gets blown out in Puerto Rico, it's just like anywhere else. You look for something else to do. We tried the sport of sand surfing. Sand surfing wasn't all that exciting, so we tried the other old famous surfer trick of riding around in circles while we tried to figure out where to go next. Finally, someone said, "Hey, let's go to Machuca." So off we went to Machuca. Machuca is a unique place. There's a big hole in the rock that forms a little lagoon, and breaking just inside that hole are some neat little waves. And here we are at Machuca. They didn't seem that big, but they sure did pack a wallop. Driving around the island, we see some interesting sights. Like the ever-present shoeshine boy. Here's Carlos, the shoeshine boy. Of course, the problem is surfers don't wear shoes, but that didn't matter. Tommy Walker just let Carlos shine his feet. On the west side of the island lived this lady. Her name was Doña Maria. And behind her house, one of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. Breaking on the reef, off that beach, some of the best waves in the Caribbean. Out surfing that afternoon, Kim Nielsen. Also out surfing with Kim, Greg Tucker. It's 40 years later, and they still call the spot Maria's. It was a great lifestyle that winter. We'd surf, cook our meals on the beach, take an afternoon siesta, and then out for a few more waves before the sun went down. Here's Greg Tucker late in the afternoon at Maria's. Down the beach, riding the lefts at Dogman's, Kim Nielsen. This was my home that winter, a little grass shack. We'd heard about a spot called Bridges that had a nice little wave. But grainy photographs in an issue of Atlantic Surfing magazine didn't tell the whole story. When the rest of the western part of the island closes out, the waves wrap into the little point in the town of Aguadilla, a place called Bridges. Out surfing at Bridges, Jorge Machuca. Also out, the father of surfing in Puerto Rico, Jose Rodriguez. Rocky Solo. Lester Camp. Machuca was probably the hottest surfer in Puerto Rico at that time. He surfed on the Hobie team, and as you can see, he's riding the same board that Corky Carroll had ridden earlier at the East Coast Surfing Championships. Corky made a trip to Puerto Rico not too long after the championships and gave Machuca this board. Dewey Weber team was a major presence on the island of Puerto Rico in 1967, and the star surfer on that team was Lester Camp. lost your board, it'd go in and hit the seawall, but there'd always be a local kid to grab it and paddle it back out to you. Kim Nielsen. And as the winner of '67 became the winner of '68, halfway around the world, in Maui, Hawaii, at Honolulu Bay, Nat Young and Bob McTavish were putting on a show with their 8.6 V-bottom boards. It was the beginning of a revolution, but that's another story for another time. My name is Bill Yerkes. I hope you enjoyed my film, The Summer of '67.